The kitchen window rattled again tonight. I keep the latch locked now, though it never made a difference before. It was always open when I got home, even when I swore I closed it. But now I make a point of hearing the click, a hard, metallic snap like a final word. The sound makes me feel safer, until the sun sets, and then it just feels naive. I've started sleeping in the living room, if you can call it sleeping. I doze, I dream. I wake up more tired than I was the night before, and the knocking hasn't returned, not like before. Instead, I hear other things now, breathing, faint and deliberate. Sometimes it's outside the bathroom door, sometimes under the bed, once, behind the mirror. I don't check anymore, I just speak. Like I did when I was little and scared of monsters under the bed. I tell it things, about my day, what I had for dinner, how I used to think I was being haunted. I ask it questions, like, why me, and you cold, when you ever a person? It never answers, but I know it listens. Sometimes when I stop speaking, the sound of breathing gets closer, like it's leaning in. Last night, something new happened. I was curled under the blanket on the couch, everything off, just the street lamp outside casting those long shadows across the floor like prison bars. And then I heard the sound of nails, not claws, nails dragging across the ceiling, slow, measured, like someone walking, upside down. It moved from one end of the room to the other, and then it stopped, right above me. I didn't move, didn't breathe. I just whispered, please go away. And something whispered back, not yet. Today I stayed home from work, called in sick, not because of what happened, but because I was afraid to leave it alone, like leaving would make it angry, or lonely. I feel like I've been claimed, like I'm someone's now, or maybe I always was. This afternoon I sat on the floor and traced the wood grain under the couch. There's a knot in the floorboards there, perfectly round, darker than the rest. I pressed my ear to it, listened, and I swear I could hear someone else listening back. Not the breathing, not the whispering, just presence, another heartbeat. Tonight I walked to the end of the street, thought maybe fresh air would help, thought I could forget the sound of nails above my head and whispers in the floorboards. That's when I saw her, the old woman again. She was outside that tall apartment building near the dead end. You know, the one with the bricked-in mailbox slot and the ivy that only grows on one side. She was dragging that same cane, same limp, same rust-colored shawl. She looked right at me, first time she ever has, and she said, "Holly, he hears it too, you know." Just that. No hello. No warning. Just those words, like a fact, like she was pointing to the sky and saying it's blue. I wanted to ask who. But she was already gone. Just now, I came back inside, locked the window, latched the door, lit the candle on the nightstand even though the power's fine. I sat on the couch, turned on the recorder, and I said, for the first time, just in case I disappear one night, my name is Eliza. And something inside the walls whispered it back to me. But not quite right.